Oh shit, this goddamn game from Back to the Future! Right?
No.
It's like a baby's toy, right?
Yeah,
Bang?
I get you.
Is this the game you're playing? Is this the one?
It's Bang. We're playing Bang. Surprisingly,
And it's not, this game this was in the year 2015 and it's past that.
All right, we're going to do the
We
beginner's
survived.
course.
What? Beginner's course, you fucking coward. Coward?
My dad actually gave me a novelty newspaper.
Oh, it's
that
Nick.
was yeah, that's me. My dad gave me a novelty newspaper that was from 2015, and it was like reporting on a car destroying the Twin Pines Mall or whatever,
yeah.
like fucking stuff up. It reports on it like it was actual news. It was kind of neat.
Excuse me, after the timeline change, it was known as the Lone Pine Mall. Fuck.
Excuse me, Keith. Did you think that I don't know that?
Okay, anyway, I hope this game was made in Japan because that shooting headdresses off of native shit is mildly culturally insensitive, and I hope we can just chalk it up to some innocent misunderstanding.
Well, I mean, you're shooting at live people, so I should hope that part isn't lost on anyone, really.
Yeah, I suppose,
it's not harmless fun.
Being disrespectful is better than being a mass murderer, I suppose. In the grand scheme of things, I mean, hey, you're not shooting that money. I think you have to shoot the money to get it.
No, I think I don't need money in this game. I have guns.
Maybe you do play as a Japanese gunman because you're putting holes in the coins to make them more familiar to what you're used to.
Well, I mean, obviously this is what they think about America in general because your score screen is the Texas flag.
That's 6-shooter Junichiro. He won't spend a single dollar unless he's shot a hole.
Kind of looks like the Puerto Rican flag, sort of as well.
Yeah, but the Puerto Rican flag is different, except for the part where it's different. It is like that. Yes.
The way that it has red, white, blue, and a star. Yeah, you got it.
It doesn't have as many stripes, but it does have stripes.
It's only the same as like 18 other flags, as we discovered.
It also looks like the Catalonian flag. Oh my God, they're trying to kidnap these ladies to a life of sexual servitude.
And people are just watching this, and I'm the only one shooting them.
But they can't. Well, they don't want to.
You're probably the only one in the audience, really, because this place is obviously horrible.
Or it's like your own personal amusement. You're a corrupt billionaire, and you're like paying all these people. Like these guys aren't abductors. They're trying to rescue the girls.
You guys
Maybe
are right.
Trying to rescue them from you.
Absolutely what Japan thinks America is.
What if you are again an eccentric billionaire, but you told all of these people like you let them line up and told them like you can fuck whatever you can keep, and they jump onto the stage and you're shooting live ammo at them.
Yeah, well, you knew there was going to be some kind of a catch. What the fuck are you supposed to do?
You're supposed to remember where some shit is and then match it. And Kyle got
but
0
you
of
matched
them.
several of them. I don't understand.
No, he didn't.
Oh, I had to match them exactly.
It's like the game they have in Mario Brothers 3. You have to find the one.
Yeah, but he turned over 2 aces and 2 sevens, and it didn't do diddly-dondly-doo.
Because they weren't the same aces. You idiot.
I don't get it. Well, anyway, there's only
one
of a thing in a deck.
You know how cards have, like, not just a number, but also a suit?
Right, but
and you want them to be the same for both?
Yeah,
and
but
how
usually
they
each
work?
suit is unique. I get it now. I get it. Hey, look. Maybe you're a fox spirit because you're in a cone field.
Wow, this game is
cone field. That Texas flag is getting to you.
Yeah, it's making him. It's giving him like a salmon foog, like where he's gonna go back home and start shooting stuff.
Yeah,
he needs to go back.
Oh, I ran out of bullets.
Speaking of unfortunate servitude, Keith, you would find this pretty funny.
All right.
So we had a recent Dungeons and Dragons movie night, and we tried to watch. Apparently, they made at least 3 official Dungeons and Dragons movies. They're all bad. The one that everyone knows of was like at least endearingly bad. Like it's enjoyable despite itself.
Best of the worst bad.
Yeah, well, one of them, I think it's the third one, was The Book of Vile Darkness. So, of course, they wanted to be as edgy and dark as they could get away with. We didn't even get halfway through it because it was so miserable. But there was a point where a guy goes in and he's trying to get in with this group of like miserable brigands to try to get some employment or whatever. And they're
I can relate.
Yeah, they're in a tavern sort of situation, and one of the guys, it was kind of funny, the captions for it. You know, like the guy said, you look like you could use some help or whatever. The captions for the guy's response said something like, you should go hang out with the rest of the help or something like that. But the actual dialogue, he said, he's like, maybe you should find employment upstairs with the rest of the Catamites.
Oh,
I was the only
I write that script?
I laughed about that, but I was like, I was the only person in the room who knew what that word meant clearly because nobody else laughed as hard as I did.
That's a good line. It's a very good line. I mean, that's something you could say. You don't have to be in a Dungeons and Dragons universe to use a line like that. I'd write that into like a Seinfeld episode.
Keith
gets hired by Disney, sneaks it into a Disney movie.
Yeah.
And the parents would go,
it's not the weirdest thing someone snuck into Disney. I'd be just carrying on a proud tradition of fucking weirdos.
You just make it
Disney.
seem like it's bad guys or something like that, and so that people don't judge it too much.
It would be on some signage that is not too
Catamites,
clearly
10
visible
cents.
in the background,
Yeah.
but it would be there.
I do remember there was some episode that like a long time ago, I was like sifting through an old doc on our drive that had like descriptions, and there was some episode where somebody like guest starred. I forget even who, but I forgot
It
that
was
I wrote
Harry.
this,
I already know what you're gonna say.
and I just wrote
because you referred to him
industry
as
Catamites.
Yes.
I remember reading that and being like, God damn, I kind of did our friend dirty here. But
Yeah.
it was funny. So
He didn't write any angry emails, and he still talks to Kyle on a regular basis. So I guess we're
he
fine.
must not know what it means either.
He probably doesn't watch the show. I feel a little
That's what I was
weird
going to say. Like
shooting-
everybody else, he never actually saw it.
Well, now you're actually killing these people. Like,
this is a little
metaphorically, right?
unusual.
This isn't just shooting for disrespect. This is a full-scale slaughter simulator.
Yeah.
I guess they're trying to kill you or whatever. I don't know. I wouldn't be. I mean, the morally questionable ethics and the guns. That's not what would keep me out of Texas. Other than the unbearable climate, just the fact that it's like the strode capital of planet Earth. That's what I don't like about it.
All it was missing was a sign that dropped down at the beginning that said, "Stand your ground."
He's coming right for you. What? He's shooting at bubbles? That's it? What the fuck? This lady farts too much, man. You don't want to get in with
Wait,
that.
hold on. What are you doing where you're farting bubbles?
Well, she's in a bubble bath.
Yeah, but
in
I
the
mean,
bubble
if
bath.
she was
She's
making
farting
bubbles
under the water.
inside of the bath, I'd get that. But
Kyle, it was a joke wherein I exaggerated the plausibility of the scenario for comedic effect. That
right,
one
which
of
is
the
why I wanted to
bases of
expound
humor.
upon why farting makes bubbles fly into the air.
Because there's air inside of the water, Kyle. Now we can be done with this conversation. I was
Clearly.
just making a joke.
You have never farted a bubble bath, sir.
Why would there be bubbles at all? Why would you be shooting the bubbles? Why would this woman tolerate your malarkey while she is naked and vulnerable?
Yeah, why is
None
she
of it
fine
makes
with
sense.
just firing a gun inside of her bathroom?
I was going to say, how relaxed could she be when you're letting off a 6-shooter every quarter second?
She's on Mother's Little Helpers or something, you know? That's the wrong century. This is the 1860s. That's the 1960s. They're
Yeah, they
confusing
didn't
their
have-
American shit.
They didn't have recreational fun drugs back then.
They weren't. They
don't
didn't need them.
really know what I was supposed to be doing. Oh, I wasn't supposed to shoot bombs.
Oh, you just let him go, but that looked like that was bad for you
Bombs
too.
seem like they're more dangerous than balls.
This game does have some semiotic occlusion, doesn't it?
All right.
Oh, you're
I
gonna
only
have a
shoot when
duel.
he's firing on me.
Oh, you got them both. You
Hell
won.
Oh,
yeah.
you got me.
The proud and recently no longer independent Republic of Texas salutes you.
Hey, congratulations.
I know there is an arcade game that is a quick draw machine.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I don't remember what it's called, but you have to leave the gun in the little holster until the opponent draws.
Maybe that's
And
the one from Back to the Future.
I think that is what he was playing. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's been a long time since I've seen that Back to the Future. But
What was the other one we played? There was like another quick shoot game from like
the
the
bank
80s.
game.
I think Sloniker asked for it. Fred.
Yeah, it was that
him.
bank game.
Way back
Yeah,
in the day.
yeah.
Well, that was exactly 10 minutes. Weird how that works.
cool. Bye.
Gunshot.